What's up, gang? It's been a while. I am gonna go do some photography in Nakano around the Broadway right now because it's like really pretty night. You know, it's obviously dark out now, and there's a fucking bug in my room. God damn it. Well, I had to go get rid of that. But it's like 7 p.m. It's like really nice weather right now. Nice and cool. Just had a nice day walking around, so I've got my friend's 23mm LMWR for the weekend. It's a 35 equivalent, and I kind of just want to try it out. Shoot some street photography in Nakano tonight, because I don't really do that much, and I want to do it, and then also just make a video using the lens. Also, if I sound different, I'm using like my newer mics for the first time. So excuse me for that, but yeah, let's go. Hello, hey, what's up, hello. Sit your pretty ass on the minutes on the boat. Pitch black, I know, but I got rid of the bug. We're gonna walk out now. Also, I had to check my mics because I wasn't sure if I was bugging or not. Because when I watched the replay on my on my camera, it's like really like shit. But I think it's just because the camera speaker is shit. Because I thought the mic was being shit, but it wasn't the mic. So the mic's fine. But time for us to go outside. Oh, and my door's locked. Yippee! But yeah, I have a few things I want to talk about before I go to knock on Broadway. But before that, it's actually all tangled up, but I got new keychain stuff. Baka janai. Nita. I got this from the Gotcha at Yokohama. So I got that, and then there's a Kaiba Sechotsu Nita, but she's kind of stuck in between the chains, but it's really cute. That was like a thing at the merch store. I bought that. Yippee! But yeah, let's talk. Good old Numa Bukuro. I really love this town. It's like in a good space for me. I really want to try the okonomiyaki place. I haven't tried it yet. It's kind of funny. I remember when I first moved here, I took like an Airbnb and I stayed all the way down this river. I think it's in what is Nogata. But I remember just falling in love like as soon as I walked by here. And I was so like overwhelmed by just the whole moving thing, but this is always a peaceful place to walk by. Today we're going to walk by it again, so we have a lot to talk about. I wonder if the sound picks up on the mics. Or the mic, rather. So peaceful. Yeah, man, life's been
Dude, life's been good. It's also been a bit weird though, you know? I got a lot of anxiety about the future. But you know, it is what it is. We gotta make do. I don't know how to camera angle this because it's still a bit of a tight angle. But I'm walking to the back of the park right now. It's just really pretty. Some people jogging at night. Little soccer games I want to join. Alright, I'm sitting in the park like a fucking weirdo. Because, yeah, like, even though I know a lot of people aren't, what was it, like, we're still listening into what you're doing on, like, a vlog here. Because, like, obviously this isn't the language. Man, I still get social anxiety because of the fact that, like, first off, I'm one of, like, the few foreigners who lives in my neighborhood. Secondly, I'm also flashy as shit, according to, people. Just because of, like, my hairstyle and then just, like, the way I dress. And then the fact that I'm a foreigner on top just sort of makes me stick out like a fucking sore nail. Sore nail is the wrong... Bent nail. Sore thumb. Sore thumb is the word I'm looking for, but... So I don't really vlog much in my neighborhood, but, man, life's fucking weird lately. It's been about 9.5 months since I moved here. And, listen, I say this to everybody, and it's never changed. I don't have a single regret in the world, you know? I did my due diligence. I love it so far. I think it's got so much more to offer me and so much more opportunity, but lately it's just been like it's a lot of stress, and I think it's the big question is like, my goodness, like what's causing the stress, right? Life's good, you're doing stuff, and it's money, man. It's always money at the end of the day. I see a little stray cat over there. He's going through the woods. But it's always money at the end of the day, right? And like, you know, it's not that I hyper focus on it, but you need it to live, right? And the reality right now is that I got 5 months worth of money left. So it leaves two options, right? One, find work. Two, go home. Two is not gonna happen, right? So, gonna make do. Right now, I'm sort of just trying to decide, like, you know, what my future holds for me, I guess, right? That's a hard fucking question, I think, for anybody who really hasn't figured it out, who has so many options and so many things that they want to do. And especially for me, like, I feel like I got a lot of dreams, I got a lot of wishes, and, you know, some of those goals still feel so far away, you know, and the language has gotten better, but there's so much more to go. And, you know, ideally, I'd love to stay in my program for 2 years, but it's like, can I afford it, you know? So, yeah, that's been this week's existential crisis, honestly. But, you know, I was talking to Kuro. Shout out Kuro if you're watching this. Love you like a sister. She sort of reinforced something that I've always believed in. It's like myself, right? And I told her, you know, I think I'll probably be all right. And I always figure out a way. And she's like, you do. You always do. And honestly, it's like, it's my life, my issues, my solutions, you know? And that's what it is at the end of the day. So, again, about the stress happen and such, but it's all right. We'll make do. But outside of that, everything's been pretty good lately, honestly. Like, I'm really enjoying class right now. I hit like level 4 out of the 8 levels, and it's a lot more speech and practical, which is fun. But also just been hanging out with friends and stuff a lot lately, and that's been really nice. The Zitamayo like arena tour started, and so I was in Yokohama for 2 days, and that was so much fun doing the first cosplay and everything of the tour, the Nekori set era. And dude, that day was so fucking cold though. It was like 40 degrees, rainy and windy. I was freezing my fucking ass off. But thank God I had friends who were like letting me borrow their jacket and stuff like that. So I really appreciate that. But man, it's just a really weird time right now because it's like I feel so happy, and I also feel so afraid that that can be taken away, you know, in a moment. And I know I can find a solution to it, but you know, it's just stress, and it comes and goes. But outside of that, you know, I think also like Japanese-wise, it's been doing a lot better. I mean, it's been nice lately. I've been able to hang out with some friends who live here and practice and just just chill for like 2 hours at a time. I got actually meeting my friend Chi tomorrow in Jimbocho, which is like the known for the like Furugi Honya, which are like secondhand used bookstores. So I'm really looking forward to that. I've never been there, so because I never really got to East Tokyo or that area of Tokyo, so I'm really excited for that. But yeah, other than that, also got like a social media opportunity for my school. It's like a small side gig job to do where I can do the videos and photography and things of that sort. So another good opportunity, and I don't know. I think I overthink and I overstress about the future not being secure, and I've always done that. But I also know and believe in myself to find a way, right? And I think that's one of the most important things to be able to do when you're in a situation like that. So should be good. Should be good. My hair's getting all blown around, bro. Yeah, that's the thing. If I find like a job, I need to make this dark again. It's so like curly and wild right now. It's long. But that's my little like, not even sad boy spiel, but just like life update spiel. Let's keep walking around Nakano. And let's shoot pictures, because pictures make us happy, and pictures make me happy, so. Anyways, I don't even know if you guys actually noticed, but I just probably tapped the mic and made it really loud. But when I was in my room doing the little mirror shot, you might have noticed that there's no mic on top of my camera. There's something else, and it's a little receiver. I actually decided to invest in some new mics for vlogs because obviously one of my biggest things is wanting to be low profile and like low key when I'm making a vlog. And I think when you have a giant ragged thing with a fluffy wind guard on top, it kind of makes you stick out like a sore thumb, right? So I bought these mics called the Holy Land Lark 2, and they're magnetic and they clip under your shirt. But what's better about these compared to the DJI ones that a lot of people use is that like they're really, really subtle. Like you can't really see it, and they also come with stickers to cover the branding if you want to make it even more like discreet, which is really nice, honestly. And we're trying it out for the first time in this vlog, but it's literally like I can put the mic side actually like underneath my shirt, so I have it underneath my hoodie, and then the magnet is on top, but it's like in between one of the folds in my hoodie, so you really cannot see anything, which I really like. So it's cool, it's discreet, it's low key, but yeah. Dude, today I had such a nice day. I went to Nerima, and I went to a store called Kitsunedo, which is like a camera store, because I had a Nikon lens I wanted to see. And afterwards, I went to a random coffee shop, and it was so nice. I was just talking to people for like an hour. It was great. One of the ladies there is like spoke Spanish and did salsa, and she had been to the Bronx, so we were talking about that. So super sick. This is squeaky as shit. Dude, honestly, horrible timing when you like set up a shot and then somebody just walks into the park and just looks at you like you're a fucking weirdo. But she wasn't really looking at me, she just started like minding her business, but I was just like, I felt fucking anxious because she just started like coming down this way. Oh. Yeah, lately I've been like wanting to make a Japanese vlog, like in Japanese. I have an idea for the script I want to talk about and stuff like that. I'm probably gonna write it out and then record based off that because that's a lot easier for me, just to get my thoughts down. Because thinking on the fly, I'd probably sound like a fucking idiot, so that's the current plan. I don't know how the shot's gonna come out, but see, why do I like verbalize all this? Let's just let it happen. Just let it happen. I'm chilling. I gotta do night vlogs more, bro. Guys, I'd like to formally welcome you to Milan, Italy. Yeah. Boopity boopity boo. Here's the big ward office. Honestly, the ward office is pretty fucking chill here. I like it. Am I walking from the side? Did I just like fucking Japanese? I don't know why I said that. Dude, walk from the side, honestly such a vibe because it's really quiet and it's chill. Then also there's a giant sun wall that you can barely see right now, but Summer was sick, but they closed it down 2 years ago. And it's like a relic of like the 70s and 80s, and it's honestly such a cool building. And I think they're thinking of demolishing it. I got like 2 things in the mail regarding it, and I kind of want to learn how to read it. I'm gonna try and translate it for myself because I think it's about like their plans of what to do with it. Because I think currently just like the bottom part is used for parking, but it's such a cool historic structure. But obviously, it just doesn't make money. So it's kind of interesting history I want to read up about more. Oh, they open up as a park. I see. This used to be fenced off. This was like literally fenced off. I guess that was what happened this week. They opened as a park. That's kind of sick, honestly. See more goon in here at night. I like deadass never get tired of this view. See, the thing about coming now is that like a lot of the businesses are kind of fucking closed, but it's a little bit more chill actually too. Anyways, we are not heading to the Broadway today. We're heading to the back alleys because they're more fun.
It's not like they're not.
So nice seeing how like bustling it is on a Friday night. I always come here during the day. All right, well, the vlog's short-lived because some dumbass forgot to charge the battery, and now the battery's at like its last 5%. So, it was a nice talk today. See you next time.